These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mountain Goat article quote, "It can become a major source of income in the economy." Al-Sudani directs the maturation of tourism projects. We can see that Al-Sudani is taking on this non-oil revenue sector seriously and will exploit it to overcome the oil-based economy of Iraq. Now, in this to the other non-oil sources of revenues, and you have a booming economy for Iraq. They will soon be filthy rich with little to no debt. They're backing their currency with gold too. Oh, and their dinar is at what price? A 1/6 of a penny. Really? All right, moving on to Frank 26 article quote, "House of Representatives completes the second reading of the draft amendments to budget law." Frank says, "Is that the second reading to the budget? It's actually the second reading to a draft of the amendment of the budget. They didn't read the whole budget. They only read the part they amended. Read for the second time, that law, in my opinion, is all that's needed. You don't have to read it. 15 days later, it becomes law." Right, militiaman, one of the last things they do before they go international is to have their banks restructured or really close to being completed. That's their focus. That's part of the process, and we're seeing that. It surely looks really powerful. Claire article quote, "Parliament postpones its sessions due to political blocs boycotting the sessions." Quote, "The House of Representatives failed on Wednesday once again to hold its regular session due to the boycott of most political blocs of the sessions." Mark Z via PDK question. Someone said dinar is showing at $4.19 on Forex. Is this true? Mark Z said, "For moments it popped to that, and boy, did I have a lot of excited folks. It wasn't there this morning, so I believe they are testing. There are many who think that may be the international or street rate." All right, we have Jeff saying the government and parliament finished everything they needed towards revaluing currency bank as of September 28th. That was their last productive real session of parliament. That's why as the investor, Iraq's not getting anything done. They're not doing anything because they already finished everything. What they're doing is Iraq has a scheduled rate change date. They're working around that date, waiting for it to come forward. All right, Nader from the Mid East says, "I tell you about three things: trade, private sector, which is now very, very good. You're going to see a lot of things about private sector, how good it's become, how good they invest into it. And the third thing, it's Forex. The three things you have to watch." All right, Frank 26 question, "Is this one still legal, the 50K note?" Frank 26 says, 50 dinar note is not legal. Everything else is okie dokie. The 50,000 note is extremely legal. There's even a 100,000 note that will be legal, but that will only be used by the Central Bank of Iraq and the GOI. All right, militiaman, a lot of people skeptically slash sarcastically say, "Well, Sudani said the dinar is going to be stronger than the dollar." That's probably going to be true 100%. He warned the citizens. He didn't give a time frame. He just said it's going to be stronger than the dollar. All right, we've got Claire with an article quote, "Saleh, Iraq ranks first in the world in the concentration of natural resources." Quote, "The financial advisor to Prime Minister Mazar Mohammed Saleh confirmed country's future will depend on transforming natural resources into productive capital assets, while he indicated that the Natural Resources Renaissance Project will come in parallel with the development path strategy." All right, Sampson article 1, Britain, "Trade volume with Iraq will increase tenfold." Article 2, Al-Sudani announces that he will sign a strategic security agreement with Britain. And lastly, Frank 26, security stability. Those are the two words that is the formula in order for us to have a new exchange rate. The CBI floor must be so clean you could eat off of it. The politicians must not have the ability to steal from the auctions anymore. Do they have that ability? No. Are the auctions there? No. All gone. Everything looks good. So what do we need? Excuse me, my voice. I am losing my voice again. The exchange rate, and where's the exchange rate? In the budget.